Hey everybody, welcome back and thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch Hello Good Game. Of course, I'm Greg and I'm happy to be your tour guide within the campus of Strixhaven. Pre-release event canceled, not a problem. All you have to do is team up with some of the biggest content creators in the game and host your own event. And that's exactly what we've got for you guys today. You're in luck. The one and only MTG Jeff in the house! Let's give him a round of applause, everybody. Flood that channel with some love for your boy HGG. I appreciate that. Of course, if you find any value within today's video, go ahead, show me some love with a thumbs up. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Don't miss out on all of our contests and giveaways, all easily accessible within our Linktree link description below, or Google that B to find out more. Today's video is some one-on-one action with some new Strixhaven decks. I'm playing Lorehold Aggro. Jeff is playing Prismari Dragons. Amazing footage for you guys. We have 3 games. Quick warning, the first minute of Jeff's audio is a little low. Don't worry, we fixed that right out of the gate. Everything's perfect for you guys. I hope you do enjoy. And again, support the channel if you can afford to by joining our Patreon. Cheers, enjoy the video. Welcome to Strixhaven, everybody. I hope you're ready. Let's get into it. All right, you guys, the one and only Jeff rolls a 3. Can you believe it? We got him for sure. Yeah. All right, so I'll go first. I'm used to only rolling really in World of Warcraft. I tried even yesterday. We were on a couple different platforms testing, and yeah, I tried to slash roll and it wouldn't work. Oh, okay. Yeah, so no draw for this guy, Sag. Land in play, tap skis, savior out. I didn't go to my main phase or anything because I suck, but yeah, I miss Arena so hard. Like, I probably played for 6 hours last night with a friend. It took me a little bit to get into it, and so we're okay there. But there's just certain things. It's like, oh my god. Oh, you can click on it and display alternative art, or alternative face, I think it's called. There we go. Yeah, it's all those little things that add up. People say turn Jeff up. Turning Jeff up. Can we get a voice check on you, Jeff? I can't hear you at all. Oh, I see.
Let me make sure that my stuff is set.
No, I had you muted on accident. Rude boy! Okay.
Dude,
you're as loud as me. You can yell.
Can you guys hear HEG as well on this side? MTG Geek says hello, by the way.
Hello, Mr. Geek. How you doing today? Hope you're having a good time. Yeah, so I think, at least on my end, it's great.
Sweet. I'm not seeing chats coming in anymore. Let me make sure
Yeah, you passed immediately. Okay. So I really like the untap button. I'll probably walk through my clicks just in case anybody's watching wants to play as well. It's, as far as like flipping that pathway over, that could brick you and you're like, well, I'm done with this. So as much as we can kind of explain things. So I untap everything, take my draw, play a land, tap both for the Seasoned Hallowblade, and then I'm just going to attack.
So on the cast, I'm actually going to go ahead and Frostbite the Savior.
Okay, so we have a alert response if you wanted to do something like this. It's really nice because we're in a voice chat and we both know what's going on. But if people are playing against randoms, then you'll probably have to be alerting.
Yeah, the buttons, if you like the buttons are over on the left-hand side, or you can press A for alert response, Q for no response. And so like if you're casting, it's usually good, like, okay, wait for a no response, for the most part, you can kind of keep going. You can throw it into a chat box if you need to, just like, hey, walk it back to this stage or whatever, that kind of stuff. And people get pretty used to what you need to do.
Mm-hmm. We also, you mentioned a few hotkeys here. On the left-hand side, there's a keyboard button, and that's going to pull up all of the hotkeys if you guys are looking to learn a little bit more about playing the game more efficiently here, because it does take a little bit. So that's my whole turn. I can't attack. It's got summoning sickness. We pass over to Jeff again.
All right, press X to untap everything, C to draw.
Oh, he knows them off the top of his head.
My draws are good. You should fear me. All right. We're going to play on an island and pass the turn.
All right. He said it was X. Oh my gosh, that's way better than that freaking button. Right, what's draw? Do you know draw?
I've been doing untap for about 2 or 3 years now. I think I did actually. I was playing untap before I created a channel.
Really?
Didn't do that often, yeah.
That is crazy.
I think we got some spectators in here as well, which is sweet. So yeah, if you guys want to come check out the game as well, you can kind of come in and hover over everything. You can find us in the game list and come and join in as a spectator. Honestly, I love Untapped. If you guys are wanting to play with a full library and do this kind of stuff, and you're okay with not having all of the rules available with Arena all of the time, Untapped is a great place to do it. So real quick. Response.
If you know the rules, it's amazing.
Gonna opt.
Thought it was a counterspell, so you start crying.
Definitely putting that to the bottom.
But if you didn't know the rules, it's a little bit more complex. You're kind of just left to your own device. But that's how it is when you play paper as well, right? So it just lets you know how much we've been spoiled, and then you get to be super grateful that it does all of these things itself, because it can be a little bit, right? Especially when you're trying to figure out and you don't know.
So many lands on top. What's up with this? Sorry. Let me just put every land to the bottom.
That Temple of Epiphany is so pretty.
I know, right?
Right? Where's that from? That's an original Theros or what?
Your turn. I think so.
Okay, so we're going to...
so you can see the card art up there. Unfortunately, there's not a way to get it any bigger than that, and so that's what I got. That's the main reason I don't record too many things on Untap, is because I don't like the size of everything here. I wish there was a way to kind of make it bigger. All the card art, they don't give you control over that. I wish that everything was about twice its size, just because it would be clearer, be easier to read and do.
Yeah, that would be sick. So I can click this and go send to or target source this thing. Yes.
Nice.
Oh, no, I'll leave that over there. I don't even know. I think it's just, it goes there.
I think you can actually group stuff as well, but I can't remember.
Yeah, I'm not that far in there.
Yeah, you can do that, or you kind of keep them together.
Yeah, and that's really nice when you are in a voice chat with someone. You'd be like, well, you know what's going on, right? So then we'll throw, these bad boys up here, and we'll tap them to signify that we are attacking with them, going to our combat phase as well. And
so much ouch. What is this idea? So whenever it deals combat damage to a player, you may return target creature card with combat cards exiled from your graveyard to the... Oh my goodness.
Mr. Poochskis.
So much ouch. All right, well, we're taking 7. All right, so over here you can right-click to bring your life total down. So down to 13. And that's how you do life total. Right-click to bring it down, left-click to bring it up. I'm not sure if there's a way to just kind of set it to a certain amount, but yeah. You can also have your poison counters or energy counters here if you want to. You can put up alternate cards. So if you press W out here, you can search up clone or token cards. So you can go for energy. Yeah, that's not how you spell energy.
0/4 wall off Birth of Melitus, for example, right? Or when something gets exiled with Skyclave Apparition. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, exactly. You can bring stuff out like this and then put a counter onto this. Where's the add counter? I think is U. Yeah, you can kind of add the counters. Anyway, we're not playing with that anymore, though. Okay,
okay, so combat damage is done through. We'll go to our
it's done. It's
second main phase here. And I guess when that happens, we also pull out our little dog skis. So we open up our grave, And it comes in untapped, I believe. Yeah.
Does it? Oh my goodness. Venerable Warsinger is going to be busted.
It's three mana, man. I don't get it. It should be 4 for sure.
So they've had other effects of similar to this kind of a creature. Oh, it's vigilant as well, so you can.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I know, right? It's so good. This is one of those cards I think that most people like have forgotten about. That is going to be one of like the key cards in a deck like this. Like just like you don't need Lurrus anymore. You don't need that effect where you can just have something that can hit in. The biggest issue I think is this needs haste. So if you can have a deck that gives it haste, kind of.
That would be broken if it's had haste.
Yeah. Man, this is hard stuff. I don't know what to do against you. We're gonna throw this out. We're gonna play Prismari. We're gonna press W to make a token treasure. Play that out here. And so if you want to make extra treasures, you can also hover over it and press K, and then makes a clone.
Mm-hmm.
If you throw it to the graveyard by pressing D, the graveyard automatically knows if it's a token, then it immediately ceases to exist. So you can kind of do all that kind of stuff here. And so this setup is it's good stuff. All right, so I have a Prismari Dragon. We're going to pass the turn now.
Woof. Dragon's OP.
Dude, this dragon is bonkers. I am a huge fan of this dragon. This is seeming like a really bad matchup for me to be on the draw against, but I think that this deck has a chance against what's going on here. Next game I should play Righteous Valkyrie, Mystic Reflection, and Revenant Hoplite combo. Oh yeah, well we did that. We already done that before. This is all about new stuff, guys. And I also don't want to have to count how many tokens things make. So,
I tried playing a token deck last night. I was like, I can't do this.
There's certain decks I'm willing to play on untap that I'm willing to play on arena that are not going to come on untap because I'd rather someone else deal with all the rules and all the shuffling. That's also why I'm not really excited about playing historic necessarily on here because there's so much.
It's so much more
shuffling
in depth.
stuff to do right now. You can press V and shuffle your deck. By the way, V is the.
Okay.
So you can't really shuffle easily here, but.
So we got a big boy dragon in play, 3/4.
Oh no.
We're probably gonna go into our combat phase here.
Oh no.
And then
wait. In response, I'm gonna say. Okay, go ahead now.
Well, I should have it tapped. Yeah, and then other tapped creatures you control get +1/+0. So it's hitting for 5.
You're not swinging with this guy?
Okay.
So if you can have him stay untapped, which would give him the +1. I only have three power here. So you should be swinging with Venerable Warsinger. And by the way, this is the way I like to play. I like to play where you're just kind of going through everything.
You're absolutely right. It makes us both better players.
So this guy is a 5/2 with potential indestructible.
But I'm going to...
This is 3/4 Vigilance and Trample. Sheesh.
So whenever you attack, untap each creature you control, then tap any number of creatures you control.
Yeah, so you can tap the Vigilant one.
Yeah, so I can tap that. And
now it becomes a 4/3.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
And then we can sack the dog. And then the dog comes back when combat damage goes through.
You can even swing in with the Selfless Savior if you know you're going to probably be sacrificing him anyway here. Swing in for 2 there.
That makes sense.
Dang, that's good. I would swing in with the doggy there.
Yeah, and then of course...
let's see, so...
And I like how you kind of line up the blockers like you would normally. Like it...
yeah.
It's just...
Now that's a tough choice. How much damage do I need to be taking here? So this dies... I'm trying to... So how does this work out? So if I block the Selfless Savior and it dies, and then Venerable Warsinger deals the combat damage... So the trigger goes on the stack, and everything that's dead goes to the graveyard. And so while it's on the stack, it will have it on the graveyard to then go grab it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's busted.
Yeah, it's pretty wacky.
Because especially, it says you may return target card. You do have to target it while it's on the stack. I can't remember. I think I'm not sure if it's actually in the graveyard.
Whenever it deals combat damage, you may return target creature card with mana X with effect from graveyard to the battlefield.
I think
you're right.
Yeah, it'll still be able to bring it back. I think it'll still be there. I don't want to lose my Prismari Dragon, so we're gonna go ahead and block the Selfless Savior and take 1,000,000. 5 + 4. Yeah, we'll take 9.
Oh gosh, and then we're gaining 5.
I have like one card that can save us here, and so that's what we're hoping for. Oh, that's right. You had life gain. Oh my gosh.
Pass our turn.
Oh my goodness.
Admittedly, this is an absolute perfect play line. Like Selfless Savior, Hollow Blade into the War Singers. Silly.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. So it's L to change to the alternate art, which is an SK. I mean, I had some cool stuff. Goldspan Dragon.
Oh, woof. So I see a lot of things that make treasure tokens in the new set, and I just like...
Dude, this deck makes so many treasures without even trying. Like, it's actually like this deck actually is pretty solid. I think we're going to a game 2 here because I just can't deal with the Selfless Savior every turn. I have Bone Crusher Giant to stomp, and then I just have like Deadland. So I'm scooping here.
Okay.
But I had interaction, but just nothing that can actually deal with what you're doing. Like I'm dead on the next turn, kind of no matter what, with how much power you can hit in with.
Are you playing the 2 CMC that's like target creature gets, I think it's even +2/+0, and you create a treasure token? It's like instant speed common that's red. That's like 2 mana. It buffs up your dragon, and it creates a treasure. It's like, let me look for the name of it.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
Keep existing deck.
Is it in red?
It is in red, yeah. Like, pull that up quick. I have to know it.
I know that's the hard part. You can't just like dig through the text here. Not very well.
I'm getting really good at the Scryfall search engine. It is called Sudden Breakthrough. Instant speed, 2 mana. Target creature gets +2/+0 and gains first strike until the end of turn. Plus, you create a treasure token.
Oh goodness.
Yeah. Sudden Breakthrough. It's a common too. Like, what the hell?
Oh, that's a great card. That's a fantastic card.
Yeah. All right. So you can go first.
Yeah, I'll do that. Let me draw my hand. Is that keepable here? So this card is actually, I have a 1 above this card. I'm telling chat here real quick. And this is actually really good in the matchup, but it might be a little bit slow still. We're going to mulligan. So just M to mulligan. Draw a new hand. Puts it to the bottom. This is looking better. Really like this card here. I want something to go into try not to. I'm so used to talking about all my stuff with.
It's okay. Like I'm not looking to be competitive or anything.
Well, I just realized that I'm not telling you all my plans. Can't do that. I think we do put this to the bottom still though. So yeah, Y goes to the bottom. Okay. All right, and I will play. And we'll lead off with, let's go with a mountain and pass the turn.
Woof.
Fear me.
Fear me. Oh, I forgot to draw. Shh. You can draw on your end step, right?
Yeah, I think that's how it works. We're going to alert response. I'm going to frostbite.
All right.
I feel like I have to get rid of your stuff early on because of how much shenanigans you have later. You know, like it's kind of terrifying, honestly, how much stuff you got going for you. So we're going to go here next and pass the turn.
So what are you running? I'm not actually seeing much of the deck. Is it mid-range?
So this is just Prismari Dragons, and it's a bunch of treasure stuff. It's a bunch of instant speed interactions. We are playing the Magma Opus.
Oh yeah, I love that. Discarding it.
So I'm not playing this here just chat because I'm wanting to be able to get this off now on this next turn. Kind of hold up responses. So I want to throw that out there instead.
Do you have the Flame Painter that casts instances of sorceries from your graveyard for free if it deals combat damage?
The Flame Printer? No, I don't.
Yeah, I was kind of flirting with that a little bit.
That's got to be in a combo deck, and I don't think you can play it for value. I think it's got to be more combo.
Yeah.
At the same time, though, it's such a busted card. If it ever hits in for damage, it's so good. And it might be worth playing with your Boros Dean or whatever. It actually might be pretty good there.
I actually never thought of that. That's all right.
So this is an interesting thing. So I'm playing the Draconic Intervention card, and so keeping track of what's in my graveyard is really difficult with this.
Well, you can click on your grave.
I'm trying to think of like what cards. What?
You can click on your grave to open it up, and you can see into it.
Well, it's more about like I'm trying to think of like how I want to be filling my graveyard. Is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Because that changes everything with this. Let's go ahead and put. I'm going to bring Smashing Out tapped alternate side, and we're going to pass the turn.
Okay. Bleep. Gonna stomp you for 2 skis.
Oh, ouch. I'll take it.
And then this goes to exile.
Well, yeah, of course, man. I'm glad I can help. I can do the early access stuff still.
Untap this. We'll take our draw.
Oh, dude. Hey, CGB's in chat. I just barely saw that. You still there? What's up, man? How you doing?
Let's tap out. Angel in play. Pass it up.
Angel.
Well, I call it an angel. She looks like an angel.
Oh, she does look like an angel. I'm going to go ahead and stomp your face.
Okay, so I take 1 damage only. Oh, no, that's the shield. I take 2 damage. What am I thinking?
Yeah.
LOL.
Cheater?
I know, right?
What are you trying to do? Let's see here. We're going to throw out Scryland, and I'm going to be playing out Bonecrusher Giant as well. I'll scry as I pass to you.
Cool. Untap. Draw.
Definitely to the bottom.
Land. Skulls.
Dude, I was testing this out yesterday, and I was drawing the best hands ever. And this time, I just don't feel like it's working as well for me, you know?
Draw 4 to exile. I'm just going to maybe put these to the side. Just so we can keep track better. And then you get to see them too, right? And then my stomp is still over here. LOL. all in exile, let's remember. And then the top row will fade as the Skulls triggers. And then we'll put a counter on the Skulls, right? That's the lore counter. And we have Vigilance, so we're going to hit for 2.
So you can also bring out the On the Adventure token. If you hover over mine and press K, you can create a clone, and then you can throw that with your Bonecrusher Giant.
Interesting.
If you want to. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just leave it there.
Yeah. That's the technical, like, you're supposed to have it on the adventure thing. I don't care about having those. I would just teach in chat in case people did like that kind of stuff.
No, it's good. It's good.
My turn?
Yeah. Oh,
turn? Oh, yeah. Did you do 2 to me?
Yeah, I hit you for 2. Perfect.
Rude.
Okay,
let's draw. How much stuff is going on here next turn? A lot and a half. Well, go to combat. So you can change the phases here. I've not had to do that yet because I haven't had good stuff, but we're going to hit for 4.
No blockers.
Okay. What?
Wow.
All right. Damage down to there. We're gonna throw out a Fable Passage and pass turn.
All right.
I'll go ahead and crack it now.
Okay.
So how you look through your deck, by the way, chat, is you come in here, you can go find card, and it opens up all of your stuff here, and you can just grab it out of here. So
Yeah.
I can grab if I want Forest or Island. So I want an island here.
The biggest thing with
Close it out.
any search feature is that you have to manually shuffle your library after, right? So like a Cultivate or a Fable Passage, just make sure you guys shuffle your libraries when you're done.
Yeah, so you press V to shuffle afterwards. I think that it does automatically shuffle after you find, like after you close it out.
Oh, okay. So we'll untap, we'll draw. Oh, never mind. I almost played that from my hand. You fool. Land in play, and 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll set in play from my hand.
So playing all seed first. Okay.
Yeah, and then oops, that puts a +1 on this.
Yep.
And then also this is on the second phase, so that gets 1, 2. And then we'll pull this out, and that's the second one there. And then we'll hit.
I'm gonna counter the War Singer.
No!
Yes.
Get to the grave, boy. All right, hitting for 2.
Okay, you're hitting for 4, right? Because you got 2 counters on it.
Oh yeah, what am I thinking of? LOL.
Youch! And now I can't swing in very well.
And that will be our turn skis here.
Okay.
So all of these also go into our graveyard now, I believe. Oh no, they go into exile, right?
Oh
if
man.
Yeah. So these 2 cards that we didn't play go into exile.
And you have 1 mana up.
1 manners.
All right, we're gonna get a little bit tricksy here, chat. Go to combat, swing in. That's right, fear me.
I'm just gonna take it.
Tweet.
No interactions. You're not buffing it up or anything.
No, I got nothing.
All right, down to 10.
Play out land. So I needed that land to be able to play this card. And we're going to pass the turn.
Cool. Let's untap it. Let's draw ourselves a bomb.
So I can't, because he had also the Life's Bounty, we can't really play the way that we're hoping to. And the counters from Showdown of the Skulls, by the way, like you played that turn exactly the way you needed to counter everything I was going to do. So just so you know, I don't like you right now.
Okay, so you like this as well then. Another Skulls. This one goes to the grave. You know, that puts
Where do you want to put your counter?
Yeah, on my girl, of course.
Yeah.
That's 4 lands from us. And this is Gonzo.
So the biggest thing I think I need to add to this deck is Brazen Borrower.
Oh, yeah, it's such a good card.
I didn't have it initially because I was trying to play more. Well, because I'm playing the Draconic Intervention, I need actual instants and sorceries that go to the graveyard to be able to have it work. But I think that I trimmed down maybe 1 or 2 of these, and I need to add in 2 Brazen Borrowers somewhere.
Then grabbing these 4. Oh, I hate that. So I got a Seasoned Hallowblade, a Snow-Covered Plains. Let me pull these out. Seasoned Hallowblade, Snow-Covered Plains, an Elite Spellbinder, and a Luminar Caster.
Nice. Dude, Elite Spellbinder is a fantastic card.
Oh my gosh. OPAF.
Yeah.
And then we're hitting for 6, 7. Well, no, just 6, yeah.
All my snowlands are coming in tapped, by the way. I totally forgot about that.
Oh, yeah. Good call. Yeah, I'm just going to swing in for 6.
I'm just going to take 6. Jeez. All right, my turn?
Yeah.
And another snowland. Man, I drew way too many lands. We can Draconic Intervention, because I have 6 mana now. Because that's what I needed for this. But it doesn't do anything. I only have a 3-drop in the graveyard. So I'd exile this, put it to, what's the hotkey to put it to exile? I can't remember. Anyway, so I do 3 damage to everything, but that doesn't come anywhere close to killing Redain now, which is what kills me next turn anyway. So good game, sir.
Nice. Good game, bro. Third one?
Yeah.
We got to go best of 5.
Yeah. Let's do another one here, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have a sideboard with this one, but still.
No, I don't either.
Yeah, no, we're good.
Cool. Yeah, it's pretty nice to play if you're in voice chat with someone. I could find myself getting a little bit frustrated if it was just the text chat. It's so hard to kind of explain certain things. I play
quite a bit with it, and you get used to it.
Whoops.
You do actually start getting used to it quite a bit. And I ended up liking it. Man, we are drawing terrible hands here.
Oof. Well, if you're going to win a match, it might be this one. Because I don't have enough courage to mulligan. Do we mulligan to 7 again here? Or does it go down to 6 immediately? Best of 1. Actually, no, it's the same as best of 1, best of 3. What am I talking about?
Yeah. I think I got a mulligan again. This hand, a 2-land hand with a tapped land. And yeah, 1-land hand. Dude, I can't draw anything.
All right, I hit up a mulligan.
Shuffler's broken. These are awful hands. These are absolutely terrible.
Well,
this one technically has 3.
You're missing the shuffler algorithm. You need that arena algorithm in your life.
Right. Well, I'm going to keep 7 here.
No, it's totally fine. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. Because I can't play without something. Yeah. Okay. I'm keeping a 2-lander because it's one of the best hand I've gotten so far. We're going to put this on top, or I'm going to keep 7.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. And we're going to lead out with Island fast turn.
All right. We take our draw. Sometimes I'm used to seeing the draw animation go into my hand, so I have to look at the chat to make sure that it did draw.
So there is a joined voice. There is a voice chat system on Untap now. That was not there back when I was playing this forever ago.
Which helps if you guys don't if you're not friends with the person on Discord or something.
Yeah. So I think they have their own system there. I haven't actually seen the Snarls yet. I don't like them personally.
Really?
I'm not a huge fan.
Oh my gosh, I need them as an aggro player. It sucks not to have dual lands.
Well, for sure. I think there's certain decks that run them well. But the issue is that you have to have basic lands to make them good. Otherwise, they're terrible. They're worse than temples. Which means that you can't be running as many other non-basic lands or whatever. And you need to be playing enough lands that you can be consistently hitting them as untapped lands later on. We're passing there.
But the Triomes, Jeff.
That's true. That does work with Triomes.
But you do have to make the call. It's Snarl and Triomes with basics or pathways.
But at the same time, though, you play out your first 3 lands. None of them were Snarls, and then you top deck your 4th land, which is a Snarl, and then I tap. It's the worst thing ever. I would rather be playing Fable Passage at that moment.
Which is why
But Fable Passage makes this way worse if you're running the full play set of Fable Passages, and that's where it becomes a funky thing. I like them for maybe 3 color decks as
exactly.
But I wouldn't go as a full play set unless it was a dual color deck, and then even then I'm not sure if it should be played. Anyway.
Yeah,
I think you do replace them over temples. Go ahead. I think you do replace them over temples as the 2-up. So right now, a dual color deck, I'm running a full play set of henges or the pathways, a full play set of Fabled Passages, and then 2 temples for a 24 land one. And I think that I play that instead. Oh no! How are you having 3 mana?
Oh, never mind. That's not a 2 CFC.
Dude, this guy get me right now.
Let me see that hand, Jeffy boy. And the funniest thing is, I was playing last night and I did the exact same thing to my friend I was playing against. He's like, "What are you doing?" Yeah, we'll pass our turn like a dummy.
Yeah, I have no responses. All right, so we're gonna draw. I'm gonna throw out. this guy.
The CMC is too small. I can't see it.
Yeah. You don't have stuff memorized already? Come on now.
Oh my god. Well, I do, but as 2 mana, that's the problem. Oh, I accidentally just
you passed back to me? Sweet.
Yeah.
You didn't play a land, you didn't even draw a card. Oh yeah. That's good stuff.
Oh man. I also do that a lot, I'm finding. Where I just immediately pass the turn right back.
So I don't think the snarls are complete garbage for the standard, John. I think that they're worse in a lot of situations, and so I think that they come in. Like if you're going to be playing triomes, like a Genesis Ultimatum deck or that kind of stuff, where like if you're playing like 27 lands, then they become way better because it's a much higher chance you're going to be having lands in your hand. And also you're probably finding ways to go dig for lands, all that kind of stuff. And then tap lands aren't as annoying in the late game because you've already been ramping and doing stuff. So you're attacking it now. I'm going to go ahead and do I want to respond here?
For me, I personally like the snarls in 3-color aggro decks, which are pretty janky, in all honesty. You probably shouldn't run a 3-color aggro deck, but like you said, if you top deck your 4th land, it's a snarl and you don't have any basics in hand, that is a really bad thing. But it's already a really bad thing to top deck a land as an aggro deck, right? So if you're screwing yourself, you're already screwed, regardless
I'll take
of
2.
what land.
No responses there.
Okay. Oof. Ooh.
What you gonna?
I'm gonna get my Spellbinder countered like a sad.
So with it on the stack, so actually I'm gonna let it resolve, but as it's triggers on the stack, I'm gonna go ahead and respond here.
You have to show me your hand before anything.
No.
Don't you?
Because so the ETB enters, it goes on the stack.
Okay.
And have a response as the
okay.
stack.
Yes. But it'll still resolve.
I might go ahead and let you see it though.
Well, I think even if you kill it, it's still like unless you counter it because it's in play already. Like even if you frostbite it, that since it's on the stack, it would still resolve because it.
Yeah, so it's still resolved. So I'm going to go and let you see my hand, and then I'm going to. So because I have these Prismari commands, I can discard the card that you actually no, it exiles it anyway. But I can kind of filter through and get new cards anyway. And I have 2 of those, and so I'm not as worried about you taking my play away. I can still kill this. Even killing it though doesn't take away my opportunity.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I don't know if that points to your dragon or not, but I'll take Goldsmith.
Goldsmith Dragon?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is an exile. It's costs 2 more now.
Yeah.
All right.
And then that's my turn.
Okay, end step, response. We're going to Prismari command. Let me decide what options I want here. I really want to find a Draconic intervention here.
I kind of like.
I'm getting a 3-card thing.
All of the commands.
So I'm going to go ahead and throw. I'm going to go ahead and throw 2 damage at the Elite Spellbinder.
Okay.
And then I'm going to creating a treasure is interesting here because I have the Prismari, which would let me hold up in the gate for the next turn. Which he's about time for Showdown of the Scalds.
Factual evidence. So I'm gonna sack the Savior here.
Yeah, you are. Okay, yeah, perfect. And so I'm debating if I want to create a treasure to be able to hold up the negate for the next turn, or if I want to dig for the Draconic Intervention, which I think honestly might be more important here. I just don't know which things I'm really going to be discarding, because I don't want to get rid of my other Prismari command. Actually, I draw 2 cards first. So we're going to go ahead and choose the draw 2. So I draw 2 and then discard 2. So draw 2. Oh, nice. Let's see here. I'm going to discard an Opus and a Prismari command. And put this into the graveyard and go to my turn and then draw. All right, crack Fabled Passage. Find an island. Bring that out.
Is your hand still revealed? Like, I know I should be...
You'll still see the cards.
How many cards do you have in your hand?
I have 4 cards right now. Can you see 3 of them?
I can see all 4 of them.
Okay, I need to stop revealing it then.
Yeah.
Okay, now it's concealed.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm going to play out that Prismari, so you're good.
It's no worries. I was pretty sure when you drew those 2 cards, they weren't supposed to be revealed to me.
Yeah.
Earlier, but they were.
Definitely not.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and hit this Elite Spellbinder now.
All right, we're donezo.
With this command. I'm going to make a... Do I want the treasure here? Or do I want to draw 2 more cards? I think we're going to make a treasure here. So Prismari Command, I feel like it adds so much to the options in this deck.
At instant speed, like that's a lot of different interactions that you could...
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff where it's like, okay, do I want to be ramping up for future plays? I think this in general is a really bad matchup for this deck. Just because you have... all of my removal is damage based, and you have so many ways to negate that, basically. And that's what's been killing me, is all of my removal you can get around. Sending them in?
Sending them in for onesies.
No blocks.
That's a lot of damage, are you sure?
I decided to take it this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can reveal cards, each individual card. When it's revealing the hand, I should have done it, and then I should have... I feel like, I just needed to stop keeping revealed hand. So I can still show you the cards that I still have in hand, technically.
All right, Historian in play.
Oop, that was all of them.
Yeah, I guess I should have taken note of those earlier. I was like, I wonder if he has a counterspell. There was something blue in his hand.
Oops. I don't know what I just did there. Sorry.
Yeah,
what did I just do?
That's our turn. You put him into play.
Hey, I cheated.
Dragon time, baby.
All right, I can press R to bring him back to hand. There we go.
What is the undo button? Is there like a backspace button?
Like, how can I not have done that? Well, you played that after the fact? Ooh, interesting. All attacking creatures neutral have double strike.
Yeah, well, I forgot about what cards were in your hand, and I was like, I don't know. You should just play on priority like a real person. You got to attack first sometimes.
Right, draw. Breeding. So I have an interesting option here. I can hold up 2 spells or play out Prismari and hold up 1. We're going to go ahead and play out the dragon.
And then I guess that...
Create a copy of Treasure.
Oh, that's a 4. I thought that was 5 mana as well.
No, this one's on 4, yeah. I was surprised you didn't take this out of my hand.
That's pretty quick.
Yeah, it's great.
So we'll untap, we'll draw.
Dude, you're fitting a lot of creatures into this deck.
We'll attack for 1 double strike. Well, actually, first I'll play the Selfless Savior, and then I'll attack with double strike. Not that it matters much.
Tapping down a land there.
Oh yeah, okay. Of course. if it'll tap, there we go.
I will block.
All right. So I will, in response to the block, stomp the dragon.
In response,
actually, no, sorry. Maybe I'll just let it go through.
All right, I'll take it.
Actually, fuck my life. Ah! Because the double damage, I have to stomp.
All right, so in response to the stomp, I can tap these instead of sacrificing them because of Prismari, and I will negate the stomp.
I should have known that was there. LOL. All right.
Yay!
Stomp goes to the grave.
Give me a shot.
We get 2 damage in, and then a third goes to your life points.
Are you going to save it with Selfless Savior?
Negative.
What? You don't want to do that? Are you sending the last point of damage at my face then?
Yeah.
said?
Yeah.
Okay, so down to 16. This goes to the graveyard. Okay, and you have 1 mana left up, right?
That would be 3 mana left up.
No, because
the stomp. The stomp.
Yeah.
Basic Edition is hard.
All right, and draw.
To be honest, it's been a long time since I played Paper Magic. Like a really, really long time.
Oh yeah. No, I feel you, man. I definitely get you there. So Goldsmith Dragon costs 7. I can cast it right now. Swing in, get a treasure. In order to get the 2 mana from treasures, you still have to sacrifice them. You can't just use the Prismari's ability and have 2 mana. They have to sacrifice, because it says you have to sacrifice them to add 2 mana. And so debating my options here.
Admittedly,
we're gonna go ahead and
as much of a struggle as it is to get back into it, it's so good for you to relearn to actually play the game for real.
Actually play, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It definitely helps you like remember the interactions and everything. There's a difference between being a good arena player and being a good
God.
card or physical card player.
It's totally different. Not that I'd even call myself
this guy,
great
the
arena
Blade
player.
Historian does a lot of damage. Like I'm debating how scared of this I need to be.
Better look out for my dragon next turn. I got one too. I'm just kidding, I don't. It'd be cool though.
Likely story. We're just gonna pass the turn.
Woof. Let's take a draw skis. Land out. Tap for 3.
In response,
Don't you dare do this to me.
I'll say okay.
Okay. Nice.
Dude, the Selfless Savior.
I guess I'll
passion.
I'll smack in for 4, or is that premature? Should I save it for next turn? I've got 20 life.
Am I mature? Did you just ask me that?
Is it premature?
You know better than to ask. Oh, premature. Gotcha. Yeah. Are you mature?
Negative.
No.
Hard no. I'm going to also pass my turn, I think.
Am I telling you my hand? Yes, all the time. Because I'm used to just talking about it. And also this is casual gameplay.
Yeah.
Where
you don't see any
more
rank
about
here.
like have you guys ever seen Star City games? I really like the way that they play, where it's kind of like you do keep things concealed, but it's more about playing the best line. And because that's what I want to showcase is what's the best line to take every time. And then we're just going to be showcasing that.
Okay, I really like that. That's going to allow me to pass.
Are we playing Historic also? I'd like to.
Yeah,
I need to build more decks, but
I'm down
so
to
many
play
decks pretty much all day. I want to play up against chat as well, though, if anyone wants to.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm debating what I want to respond here at the end step. I might want to hold on to this effect until after. Dude, the Selfless Savior is just so annoying.
It's really good for 1 mana. Like, it breaks a lot of decks. Like, so many decks. It's just like...
I think I have to... I'm going to take care of the Selfless Savior with this. So I'm going to spend 2 at the Selfless Savior, and then I'm going to draw 2. I need to get ahead.
Okay, so before you draw, I'm going to sack the Savior onto the Warsinger.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so I got to see my hand. I have to discard 2 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dude, if I hit a land, this card is so busted.
Don't you dare. Got some Ember Cleaves in there? What's going on?
We're gonna discard Stompy Boy and Mountain.
Whoa,
And then
Stompy Boy.
Then we're gonna untap and draw. That's not bad. Okay, it's not what I was hoping for, but it's not bad.
It's a good game.
All right, we're gonna play.
Goldilocks.
This is only for instant searches. I actually have to sacrifice these. I'm gonna play out Goldspan Dragon. And I am gonna swing in with Goldspan Dragon.
Whoa.
You have a response?
The dragon can't sack the mana for 2 while it's in exile.
No, I know. This is sorry. I'm keeping one out because I'm using it again.
But then you would.
I'm bringing one out with
Goldspan
Goldspan
only
Dragon.
had 6, not 7, though.
No. So I sacrificed it to Goldspan Dragon or to play it out, and then I'm attacking in. So I'm just leaving it out so that I can get another treasure.
But if you sacked the treasure, that would have only been 6 mana.
So
and you need
I'm
7.
sacrificing it. I'm sacrificing it, and then I'm swinging with Goldspan Dragon to create another treasure. So I'm just leaving the treasure out.
But you can't sacrifice the first treasure because the dragon was in exile still.
Why can't I?
Because
no. I sacrificed both treasures to get.
Oh, I see. And then the other treasures from the attack.
Yes.
I got you. Okay.
Yes.
I was like so confused. Okay, how much DPS are we taking here, bro? 4?
You're taking 4.
Oh, wrong way. Cool beans.
You have 1 card in hand.
Si, senor.
Dude, Warsinger with the Blade Historian is so busted. That's disgusting.
It's pretty cool
Trample
too.
And Vigilance. Oh my goodness.
It's like a baby Embercleave.
Yeah. All right. And that's my turn.
Let's take our draw. Oh my gosh. I'm going to play this as the shield.
I might have a response here.
You dirty dog.
Yeah, I do. So I have a response. Gonna tap for Prismari on the treasure and Frostbite here. I have plenty of
while the shield's on the stack.
Yeah, before the stopping amount of damage.
Okay.
Heck yeah, definitely not letting that happen.
So shield in play. The dragon only does 2 damage, so I guess we're just gonna go in here and hit for 4.
And do I want to block with Prismari here to get rid of this guy? Actually, I only do 3 damage. This prevents 1 of it. Yeah, so we're just taking 4. Okay, down to 12.
Here you go.
Okay, untap, draw.
Use this dragon power. It's looking pretty threatening here.
Dude, it's feeling really good. So what else does this do? So whenever you or another permanent you control becomes a target of a spell or ability opponent controls, counter that spell or ability unless it pays 1.
Yeah. So you get taxed on targeting me, and your damage is reduced by 1.
That's dang good. Okay, we're going to combat. I'm going to attack in with both. Hit for 7.
Oh.
Make a treasure. So I have 9 mana right now.
Oh, that would actually only have been 6 damage. Or, no, 5. Right? 3 and 2.
Because you prevent 1 damage. Is
from
it to
each.
you as well?
Yeah.
You or a permanent you control, right? Yeah, so yeah, it's 3 and... So yeah, 6 damage, you're right. Hey, Robert, thanks so much for the super chat. Appreciate that.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm glad that we're doing pre-release event still. I want to do this more often, like because we can be doing this as soon as all of the cards are spoiled every time.
No,
so
and I will be in the future.
Absolutely, we should just have like a week of this next set as well.
I agree entirely. All
right, we're gonna pass turn.
It was a bummer finding out about it last minute, but from what I understand, there was like some personal things that happened, and it was last minute. They were trying and planning to do it, but it fell through, and it was, it's been pretty hard in the past, and it's like, maybe the straw that broke the back, so to say.
I think it's a shame that did you have something revealed for, this is just coming in tapped.
Yeah.
You're playing another War Singer?
Yeah, bruh!
Jeez.
I'll hit for another 4 skis.
In response, actually, you know what? Sorry, in response to you playing the War Singer, I have a response there. I'm debating which of these 2 cards I want to cast. We're going to counter the War Singer. And it's not a permanent.
No, it's on stack still.
So I don't have to pay 1, so I don't have to pay the tax, so just counter that.
So a permanent, when it's on the stack, is considered a spell.
Yeah. So, and then you can go to combat and hit for 4.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Forgot about that. LOL.
Okay, down to 8. Untap. Draw.
Admittedly, the games are a little bit rougher, not quite as smooth and fast, but I think what you gain out of it is worth it. I mean, there's no queue, so if you don't have a play group already, it is hard, or a community. But we're all playing Arena. We're all in streamers' chats talking, to other people who play the game and stuff. So it's actually easier now with Arena to find people to know how to play Magic, right? So you could trick one of your friends to download this, right?
Trick one of them.
Like, you know how to play Arena, you'll be fine. Yeah.
Man, Prismari Command actually destroys artifacts as well. Maybe I want to be digging for that. We're going to go to combat first off. I don't think that you have anything with haste, and so I think what I need to do here is just take advantage. So I'm going to hit in for 6, bring you down to 5.
Well, the shield, of course, right? So you're hitting for 3 and for 2 for a total of 5.
No.
Am I wrong on this?
3 and 2 for a total of 5. You're right. Did you take 6 last time? Because it was supposed to be 5.
I think I did take 6, but it's fine. Anyways, wrong way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? I think that's 5. If it'll come up to the chat. Yeah.
Okay. And then second main phase, I'm debating if I want to do this now or later. Actually, no, we're going to do it later. Pass the turn.
Here's the big draw, boys. Maul the Skyclaves. Come on. Not quite. There's still hope. We're going to draw 4 into exile.
So actually, while that's on this, how much mana do I have here? So I have a response real quick while you're asking that. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 mana.
Well, if you can counter it, it wins you the game.
Yeah.
Oh, no, because I've got 6, you only deal 5. I'd get 1 more turn.
Yeah. I have a really good card here. So I'm just debating what I need to do.
Because you have 8, I'm dealing 4.
I think I actually let that resolve. So go ahead and resolve.
So, yeah, like if I could get a +2 off the top of my library, you'd be better off to counter that, right?
Yeah, I have a way to go digging for cards. I wanted to see if I was wanting to counter or just kind of do other stuff. But yeah, go ahead and grab your stuff.
So I'm just gonna, instead of putting them into exile, I'm just gonna make a face down pile so I don't have to pull them out. And then,
I do get to see them though.
Can you reveal them? Like I'm trying to do that right now.
If it's face down, then no. So you can just throw them into exile.
No, I should be able to reveal to all there, right? You can see those if you click on them now?
Yeah, I can. Okay.
Cool. And then they're all in one spot. They're off the board so they don't get mistaken for creatures. It'd be cool if you could make them a group there. So we could play Luminarch Aspirant, put this to 3, it hits for 6. Or we could, hit for 4, stomp for 2. It's the same result. We're not really getting anything. So
I actually did play.
What's going on?
Go ahead and play your stuff and I'll.
Okay.
I do have the game here.
Yeah. Okay. Luminarch Aspirant. And then we go to combat. I'll put up.
So before you get the target, I have a response. So before you.
Yeah. So we'll say I just moved to combat.
I'm going to sacrifice 2. Actually, see. So this gives me 7. I'm going to.
Oh my God.
These 2.
What a finisher.
I know, right? Yeah. So one treasure to the graveyard for 2 mana. These ones are tapping to get me to 9 mana to pay for the tax on actually, no, it's any permanent. How does this read? So I'm going to target a few permanents of yours.
With the damage or with the tap?
Because I deal 4 damage and I can also tap 2 target permanents. So this is where I messed up, is I should have tapped down your 2 lands when you cast this Showdown of the Skulls. Okay. So that no matter what you found, you couldn't cast anything.
These are tapped.
Well, no, and then I would get this, but I'm not sure if I have to pay the tax for. Is it whenever you or another permanent you control becomes target? Do I have to pay that for each individual permanent that becomes targeted?
I think so. Actually, I never thought of that ever. Whenever you or another. Because it doesn't say for each though, but whenever signifies that almost though, and it doesn't say for the first time each turn either. So I think it does for each one.
I have the mana anyway to be able to do it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to deal 4 damage to Blade Historian. I'm going to tap down the Luminarch Aspirant. I think I'm actually going to send the other tap just to one of my things because it doesn't matter. I'll tap down an island as a target. It doesn't say opponent's permanents. And so I will only have to pay 2 for the tax. So I'll have to sacrifice 1 more treasure.
Okay, so all 4 damage is going straight to the Historian?
Yeah, so that way 3 damage gets through and kills it.
And then
and then I'm going to create a blue-red elemental, which let's see if they have a.
So how much mana did you have to start all this? Because you have to pay 1 to cast this and stuff, right? Or originally.
Sorry, what?
How much mana did you have to start the turn here?
I had 11.
11 with the treasures, tapping for 2 each?
Yeah. Because I had 5 lands untapped. This temple was not untapped. I had 2 mana for each of the treasures. And so the way I'm casting this right now, I'm casting it for 10 mana to be able to target 2 permanents. I sacrificed the 2 treasures here to give me up to 7 and then up to 9. And then I'm tapping this with Prismari to give me 10.
Okay. Man, this is so hard without Arena, to be honest, without pen and paper.
Yeah.
Because when you target...
You have to actually do math.
When you target the Historian, you do have to pay 1 for that as well, right?
So Mike in this is saying that it is each +1. Yeah, so that's what I figured. So the way that I'm doing this is I am dealing... So I'm only targeting 2 of your permanents. I am targeting 4 at Blade Historian. So that's the 4 damage is going straight there, not divided at all.
Yeah.
I'm tapping down your Luminarch Aspirant. So that's 2 targets of yours.
Yeah.
And then I'm targeting the other thing to tap down as my my temple or whatever. Just any of my own permanents. And then I make a 4/4 and then I draw 2 cards here.
Okay. So that would cost
10.
8, 9, 10. Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Cool.
So that's how much I cast there. So and then you can continue with your second main phase or your combat step now.
Well, that goes to the grave, right? And then that is
so then
our entire
you can
turn.
put a counter onto
Lunarch
Aspirant.
Well, technically, you would have waited until I targeted it, right?
No, I wouldn't have. Well, I guess I might have. I was doing it before combat just to close out the game.
Okay. Well, I mean, not that it matters.
But... well, it is tapped down.
You got to take what you can get. Yeah, it's...
So that way I can get in with the elemental.
It's hard to single click sometimes. And then we're going to hit for 4. This thing has haste?
So this is... Oh, no.
that was on my turn. My turn. Yeah.
So 3,
and
2,
2.
6, 7, 8. Yeah, so I have 8 damage coming in. So that's what this deck is supposed to do. And it is crazy. Like, the Magma Opus actually is a huge part of this deck.
At instant speed, too. Like, that is a lot of value at instant speed. And if you don't need it... It
does so many things.
You can just discard it for ramp.
And so that is the hard part, though, is what I'm recognizing is that I'm needing to make treasures. And so having a Magma Opus in the opening hand to make sure that I can discard it to get a treasure in the early game is super helpful. Prismari, like all of the things that do make treasures is great. I'm not sure if I want to bring in that first strike thing to give treasures because I don't actually have that many creatures in this deck. Like I basically only have these dragons, 2 Bone Crusher Giants, and 1 Gadrick, and that's it.
Well, do you have 4 copies of Wolfspan? It could be nice if you're
I do.
4.
So they'll still show up, but the odds of them showing, like if I'm required to have both in hand for that card to be relevant, I don't think is worthwhile. Yeah. I think it's really good in a Mog.
You're better off with the Petty Theft or the Bracing Horror, like you're talking about.
The sudden breakthrough I think is much better in the Mogda type of deck where you can keep attacking with your dwarves or whatever else and give them first strike and get more treasures and do all that kind of stuff. So you can kind of go crazy. But cool. I'm not sure it comes in a deck like this.
Yeah. Thanks for hanging out, Jeff, playing some games with me. I'm going to wrap up my YouTube video here as I have been recording. Thanks to all of you, the audience who've been watching. Again, massive apologies from all of us as content creators and wizards for the short notice cancellation of the Strixhaven pre-release event. There were unforeseen circumstances that really nobody had control over. So we're excited and looking forward to the future. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe to help support the channel. And we'll see you soon in the next video.
And subscribe to me.
Yeah, also check out Jeff's channel. And Jeff, any closing thoughts, bro? Come on, you got more than that. Where can we find you?
Strixhaven is awesome. And the greatest thing here is that Magic is fun regardless of what Wizards of the Coast does. And that's what matters here. And so the community is always here to have fun and do cool stuff. And so if you guys want to help support the community of Magic, you do that by helping support channels like this, where we're out to show good content and have fun doing everything we do. And so, hit subscribe, like this guy, do it.
Cool beans. Have a great day, everyone. Take care.